You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
Sup,
I
talking
received
smack?
a row. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
Nope. Difficult to say.
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I have some pretty bad news.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
It is not luck but skill. Which
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Did I mention that I learned a new spell, Professor? It's called Crucio. It's really cool.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
It's nice of them to
We already
explain the
knew they
whole
were
plot.
after you. But now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
I mean, yeah.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
I think there's a boss thing here. Oh, there we go.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Take this. God damn it, these guys are painful.
Get away with that.
Jesus Christ. That was brutal.
If the rumors are to be believed, you've taken to increasing the beast population. Where do you find the time?
Well, in between learning unforgivable curses, I also apparently capture animals. I have to experiment my curses on something, Professor. What else would I test? Alright, let's loot literally everything inside this courtyard. I was kind of hoping they'd drop more.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
What do you mean not the best place for an unaccompanied student? She keeps saying that, but like, we go everywhere all the time. Yeah.
I suppose that's the quick way down. Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Couldn't they just broken down the door?
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock
looks
said
empty.
there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
It's red lyrium, dude. It's from Dragon Age.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic, and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Tell me more, goddammit.
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's happened, perhaps you should tell me everything now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Also, these trials are like not really teaching me many important lessons. It's just gonna be the fact that that girl cures her father of her pain, and then they're all like, no, this is bad. Why have you done this? You can't use it to interfere with people. And the girl's gonna be like, no. And then their entire lesson's just gonna be, you can't interfere with people's free will. You're not a god. And we're just like, yeah. But why do I need to fight through giant gauntlets of enemies? What's that proving exactly? My military prowess? You want me to not use it? So what is me being able to fight through a gauntlet of enemies actually proving to you, just to get to a thing that's going to show me a vision of something that I don't agree with, and something that you could just tell me? You could just show me these things, and then go, this is why. What's the point of the giant gauntlet of enemies every time? Now maybe this one isn't a gauntlet of enemies, which I doubt. Maybe each trial is different. The last one was a test of might, and this is going to be a test of something else. In which case, I take back all my ramble. But personally, I doubt. I very much doubt that it is going to be anything but another test of might.
Here. Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't know, it's kind of testing my might here. Could I not just cheat this? Like, not being funny, but could I just not do this? Like, I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be doing exactly, but I can just do this. Okay, I might be... Maybe this one is a test of the mind, to see how much brain you are. Much brain? Although, I suppose, the issue of it being a test of intelligence is the fact that this game's not particularly difficult to, you know... Okay, so Crucio does nothing. Oh god, these dudes. Hello, lads.
That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
Yes, game. I know. Seriously, the puzzles are already really easy without the main character literally telling you how to do them after a while if you stand still enough. Is that gonna come and try and kill me? Yep, there it is.
Descender. There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Ow.
Confringo.
Oh crap, it's invisible. Ah! It's invisible! Ah, there it is, that's why. Okay.
Revelio.
It is kind of more of a brainy vibe than anything else. Alright, where are we supposed to be going? What kind of stuff have I got to use? I can use those, I can use that, and I can do all that crap. That's fine. Ah, they're invisible. Well, one of them is invisible.
Sendo. Expelliarm. Confringo. Confringo.
It's kind of mildly difficult, because I can't tell where everything is. I think I go through now. I knocked him through the pinhole, though. I can still attack him, actually. No, I can't. Never mind. Ow! Can't see you, fuckers. Hello. Goodbye. You're supposed to use the fucking ancient magic. There you go. Say that, bish. Easy, lads. Never underestimate the power of potions, I'll give you that much. Potions are very nice.
What a relief.
And another one of these things, and I guarantee, ladies and gentlemen, the exact thing that I'm about to show you is basically the professors go to that student's house where they reveal the fact that she has used the ancient magic against their instructions to cure her father of his pain. Either she's found some way to remove his pain entirely, or she's obliterated him and made him forget entirely about it. But either way, she's done something to help her father, and then the professors are going to be mortified by it. If it's not something like that, I'll eat my own words, but I guarantee it's something like that, dude.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in.
Her father's going to be super happy.
Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Yeah, see? Unless there's some kind of, like, really bad side effect or something. But I'm assuming the lesson, air quotes, is going to be some shit about, like, great power comes great responsibility, Spider-Man nonsense, you know? Like, yeah. I don't know, I don't see a downside to any of this yet, other than a fear of the unknown. But clearly it can be wielded to great evil, but everything can be wielded to great evil. General magic can be wielded to great evil. I could go right now into the middle of a muggle street and incinerate a load of people. That doesn't make the fire spell evil. That makes me evil.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
Yeah, what did she move?
What was the glowing stand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm assuming that, like, she removed the pain, but she removed all of the pain, and he can never feel pain again or something. Like, that's the unintended side effect, is that, but, like, yeah. It's uncharted territory. You gotta test these things and, like, perfect them. And if you're scared of something, you're never gonna make any progress, you know?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
Okay, well, there is a fourth one.
I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Oh, it's snowing. That looks very pretty. Now I have a reason to put a scarf on. Also, it kind of falls into my other gripe about the lack of a school vibe, like you don't feel like a student. We have not used our common room for anything, and it's always completely empty. It has no purpose. It's completely meaningless existence. It does nothing. Like, this living room, common room, I've done nothing in it. It has no significance to me whatsoever. It's just completely empty at all times and has nothing to do in it at all.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Yeah. He's fine. I got her a boyfriend, actually.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Why do I look way tanner than her? It weirds me out. Secret safe with me.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Ill-advised? I've never
This
done
way.
anything ill-advised, no. It's not ill-advised if we're perfectly capable of slaughtering the entire lot of them.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
It's just gonna trust us and then go off? Okay.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not
Scary
sure
the shit
why.
out of a pack of deer.
Perhaps
Like,
that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
that and we're herding deer through a canyon right now. Oh god! I'll save you.
Third time I've seen a dugbog
Oh, no,
behave
never
that
mind.
violently.
Jesus.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
I tried to save it. You saw me do it.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Not if they're trying to strap the goblin metal to, like, enslave shit. Because you already seen them do that with the dragon and the trolls and everything. That's how they're controlling them, right?
Anything interesting?
Yes!
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
Let's kill them, Poppy.
They won't be happy to see us.
They never are.
Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Poppy, dear, you stay up here. Okay. I'm gonna go say hi to the poachers. You and both. You, my friend, were supposed to be over the fucking edge by now. Poppy, no!
Nowhere to run. You haven't got a prayer. Reductor.
Fuck! I'm gonna die.
Is that the best you got? Yes, indeed.
Whee! He died.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
Could have done with some more health potions for all this. Hopefully they drop some. Yeah, so I wanted to knock them off the cliff at the beginning there, but it didn't really work out.
Reparo.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
We should kill them all. What are they doing?
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
That's just mean. I'm gonna get the dragon. I'm gonna capture it. It's gonna be my pet.
They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Well, I'd love to run, but the game is like making me walk real slowly. I'm using my glitched out cloak to carry it.
All right, I have the egg.
Revelio. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
Bang! 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 Fuck you, assholes!
Vegetables and coffee.
Look at that. Poppy, help me! Poppy! Poppy, I'm stuck, Poppy! Whoa! That actually killed me entirely. Okay, game. Good dragon. Friendly dragon. Do not eat me.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Oh. Good dragon. Friendly dragon. Do not eat us.
Incendio!
Probably best to run now. Well, that was interesting.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Let's just get out of here.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
No, they are my prey.
Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Woo! Sebastian, yes. I will absolutely go do Sebastian's quest. Other than Poppy, I think Sebastian and Gaunt is easily... It's weird, because Gaunt's not even an actual, like, character. I just like his backstory. Whereas, like, the Gryffindor girl, Natty, has nothing, really, as far as I can tell. Maybe it's because I've not spent enough time with him, but it's weird. It's Poppy, I like Poppy because I like animals. It's just... And also it's the name of my dog. But mostly the animals thing. I like the beast stuff. Can we also talk about my character's posture, by the way? Just saying, she's always hunched like this, because like it's ready to go into combat, and it takes ages for her to stand up straight. I don't know. It's like Sebastian and Gaunt and everything have all the family strife. Like Sebastian is struggling with the dark magic stuff and wants to save his sister no matter what the cost. Gaunt has the whole family history and connection to Slytherin and doesn't want to use dark magic. He's blind and got all the backstory. And I guess I prefer characters that have a bit of depth to them, and there's very few students in Hogwarts that have much depth to them. I guess they are kids, really, so they don't have too much, but this is why I prefer the Slytherin stuff. Gaunt and Sebastian and all that is way more interesting, in my opinion.
This war is far from over.